In days of yore from Britain's shore, full the dauntless hero came, and planted firm Britannia's flag on Canada's fair domain. Here may it wave.
My friends and colleagues, Misters Cartier and Brown have already extended their thanks on behalf of the Canadians for the kindness that has been bestowed upon us. And therefore, I shall not say one more word on the subject, but shall approach the more immediate question before us. I must confess to you, sir, and to you, gentlemen, that I approach this subject with the deepest emotion. The question of colonial union is one of such magnitude that it dwarfs every other question on the continent. It absorbs every idea as far as I'm concerned. For 20 long years, I have been dragging myself through the dreary waste of colonial politics. I thought there was no end, nothing worthy of ambition. But now, I see something that is well worth all my time and everything that I have suffered in the cause of my little country. This question has assumed a position that demands and commands the attention of all the colonies of British America. There may be obstructions, local difficulties may arise, disputes may occur, local jealousies may intervene, but it matters not. The wheel is turning, and we are but the fly on that wheel. We cannot delay it. The union of the colonies under one sovereign is a fixed fact. Sir, this meeting in Halifax will be remembered in the history of British America, for here the delegates from the various provinces had the first opportunity of expressing their sentiments. We have not been able to announce them before, but now let me say that we have arrived unanimously at the opinion that the provinces uniting is for the advantage of all. And the only question that remains to be settled is whether that union can be arranged with due regard to sectional and local interests. I have no doubt that such an arrangement can be accomplished. Every difficulty will sound susceptible solution. Every difficulty. And this great project will be happily and successfully realized. What were we before this idea was brought to the public mind? We were in this neighborhood of a large nation, of one that had developed its military power on a most marvelous degree. Here we were connected by one tie only, that of common political allegiance. We all paid deference to the sovereign. We all had a central authority. But as far as ourselves were concerned, we were as wide apart as British America is from Australia. We had only the mere sentiment of a common allegiance, and we were liable, in case England and the United States were to differ, to be cut off one by one. None of us having any common means of defense. I believe that at length we will have an organization that will enable us to be a union and protect ourselves as we should. In 1812, there was an American war because England impressed American seamen. Canadians had nothing to do with the cause of the quarrel, and yet our militia came out bravely and did all they could for the cause of England. Again, we have the Oregon question, the Trent difficulty, question after question in which colonies had no interest, yet we were ready to shoulder the musket and fight for the honor of the mother country. It has been said that England wishes to throw us off, and there may be a few doctrinaires who argue for it, but it is not the feeling of the people of England. Their feeling is this, that we have not been true to ourselves, that we have not put ourselves in an attitude of defense, that we have not done in Canada what the English have done at home. It is a mistake. Canada is ready to do our best. She is organizing a militia. She is expending an enormous amount of money to do her part for self-protection. I'm happy to know that Nova Scotia occupies a front rank. I understand by judicious administration that you have formed here, that you have a large and efficient volunteer militia organization. We are following in that example and are creating an effective body of militia so that we will be able to say to England, should she come to our rescue in times of peril, she should be assisted by a well-disciplined body of men. Everything, gentlemen, is to be gained by union, and everything is to be lost by disunion. Everyone admits that union must take place sometime. I say, now is the time. Here we are now in a state of peace and prosperity. Now we can sit down without any danger threatening us and scheme and consider a frame that will be advantageous to all of these colonies. If we allow such so favorable an opportunity to pass, it may never come again. But I believe that we have arrived in our deliberations at such conclusions that I may state, without any breach of confidence, that we all unitedly agree that such a measure is a matter of the utmost necessity, and that only a few imaginary, I believe, obstacles stand in the way of its consummation. I will feel that I have not served in public life without reward if before I am entering private life, I am a subject of a great British American nation under the government of Her Majesty and in connection with the great Empire of Britain and Ireland.